Hello everyone. Welcome back to Weekly Korean Live class. My name is Keijin. 안녕하세요, 케이진입니다. And 안녕하세요, 침치입니다. Today, and well, as usual, we are going to learn Korean, and this lesson is designed for absolute beginners who have no experience of learning Korean. So if you're absolute beginner, well, don't worry, join us. You can still enjoy today's lesson. Today's topic is, oops, 짠짠짠, how to give your email address in Korean. Taran, like this. So I'm telling you that you will learn how to give your email address in Korean, but actually with this lesson, you can learn how to give your Instagram account, Facebook account, and Twitter or X, or etc. by learning how to read the Korean alphabet. English alphabet in the Korean pronunciation. And also in Korea, we have many words that include the English alphabet read as Korean pronunciation, not as English pronunciation. So today's lesson will be not so hard, but will be very useful and fun. So please watch it until the end. And Pratisha, Ayan, Emily, Sumi, Kwati, Chris, Veronique, 트레이버, 안녕하세요. Welcome our students. And for those of you who already joined my Korean live class many times, you already know that. If you scan this QR code or click the link in the description, you can get this free PDF lesson pack, which is perfect for you to review today or the future or past Korean lessons. And you can also learn lots of dialogue, vocabulary, grammar structure, culture, etc. So check out the link in the description. And if you click the link in the description and scan this, you can join today's quiz show. I prepared some quizzes or fun questions for you to practice Korean. So check it out. You need to log in as a Korean Class 101 member. But don't worry, it's not a paid page. We do have a paid membership, but you don't need a paid account to access it. So check it out. So let me show you quickly how the page looks like. Oh, okay, 짠. We have many problems today, but all good. Yeah. Oh, so not this page, but I can show you the page. Ta-da! Better? Okay, so yeah, if you click the link in the description, you will see a page like this, and this is the button where you can download the free PDF lesson pack, plus you can join today's quiz show. Okay, here. I'm not logged in on this page, so you don't see any quiz show here, but if you're logged in, you can see it. And okay, so let's go back to our lesson. And let's go. So I'll show you a dialogue, so please listen to the dialogue carefully to see how much you understand without my help. So let's go.
이메일 주소가 어떻게 되세요? 제 이메일 주소는 karen@inoren.com이에요.
짜자자자잔. Did you get it? So yes, I read one more time slowly, so please see how much you understand. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I can answer you. So first, we have this. 이메일 주소가 어떻게 되세요? 제 이메일 주소는 KAREN _INNOLANG or you can just read this English. Like 이노랭, 이노랭. By the way, this domain does not exist. That's why we randomly picked. So don't email us here. But 이노랭, this .com이에요. 이에요. So how much did you understand? Now I read at normal speed. 이메일 주소가 어떻게 되세요? 제 이메일 주소는 karen@ino랭.com이에요. 따란! Pinsy, yes, you're a beginner. Then it's perfect for you. I'm going to break down this sentence and explain the meaning word by word, so you should be all good. 프라티샤 KD, 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요. Okay. Kailon, no, I haven't had lunch yet, but after this, I'll have lunch. And Nancy, 안녕하세요. Okay, so the first sentence means, what is your email address? 이메일 주소가 어떻게 되세요? 이메일, as you can all guess, it's a long word. So it's a word that Korean people directly borrowed from the English word email. This is how we pronounce it. It's email. And 주소, we have this. 주소, it means address. It can be your home address, company address. 주소 means just address. And if you say email 주소, then it becomes email address. 가 is a particle. Is a subject marking particle making email 주소 as subject of the sentence. So I'm saying, email 주소 is the subject of the sentence. And 어떻게 되세요 is exactly same as 뭐예요? So 어떻게 되세요 and 뭐예요 is the same. What's the difference? The difference is 뭐예요 is neutral, but 어떻게 되세요 is more polite. Yes. So can you see this situation? Now, she's Karen, by the way. She's Karen. Karen Morris, Karen 씨 is at City Hall. And 지혜 is a civil servant. So she's speaking formally, politely. So that's why she's saying 어떻게 되세요? 어떻게 되세요? But in normal situation that you don't have to be very polite, then you can say 뭐예요? What is? So what is your email address? 이메일 주소가 어떻게 되세요? Quati, yes, maybe it's too direct. That's why 어떻게 되세요 is used. If you break down 어떻게 되세요, it means how become. 어떻게 means how. 되세요 means become. So how does your email address become? This is very indirect and polite way to say what is your email address in Korean. Okay, great. 가일론 고마워요. So Karen is now answering. 제 이메일 주소는, now you know what is 제, right? We learned this word many times and it means my. It's humble way to say my. And 는 is topic marking particle. It's like as for my email address, 제 이메일 주소는. Now, yes, just say your email address, and say 이에요, or 예요, or 입니다. We have many variations. Or 이야. We already learned this part, but I'll give you a quick review of this for those of you who joined the life for the first time. So 이에요 and 예요 are exactly the same thing. The different thing is 이에요 is used after the words that ends with consonant. What does it mean? For example, this email address ends with it ends with this consonant sound. So we use 이에요 here. 이에요. But imagine the word coming before this 이에요 or 예요 ends with a vowel. Then you use 예요. For example, 이에요, by the way, just means to be. Is MR in English. So for example, apple in Korean is 사과. It ends with a vowel sound. So if I want to say, oh, it's an apple. It's 사과. It ends with a vowel, so I use this word. 사과예요. It's an apple. 사과예요. It's an apple. 입니다 is relatively simple. It doesn't matter if the words coming before 입니다 ends with a vowel or consonant. You just put 입니다. So, for example, 사과입니다. It's an apple. 수박입니다. 수박. It is ending with a consonant, but I can use 입니다. So what's the big difference between 이에요 and 입니다? 이에요, 예요 is polite and 입니다 is formal. So I use it very often when I have to say some things formally, like at a work or presentation or some formal situation, meetings, etc. So 이에요, 예요, the first option that we learned is polite, and it sounds still friendly. 입니다, it sounds very formal. 이야 is casual. So, there are two, right? 이야 is used when the word coming here ends with consonant. So, 이노랭닷컴 이야. Or imagine the word coming before 이야 ends with a vowel, then you use just 야, as if 사과야, as in 사과야. All good. So in this situation, they are just having a conversation. What is your email address? My email address is blah blah blah. So this seems very long, but actually it's a very simple conversation. So John, let's look at the lesson focus. So you're okay with the translation, right? John? Yeah, I already gave you the translation, but here you are. What is your email address? My email address is Karen@inoleng.com. So they are saying it. Just as a quick tip, now they are using this email address, which doesn't exist. But what email domain is popular in Korea? Which one? Do you know any email domain in Korea? The most popular one is this. 짜잔. Naver.com. So Naver is kind of like Google of Korea. So it's the most popular search engine in Korea. So many Korean people have this email address. Blah, blah, blah at naver.com. So if you see any email address with this domain, naver.com, you know that, this person is possibly Korean. Naver.com. Naver.com. This is how Korean people pronounce it. Naver.com. And another common one is, of course, gmail.com. So this one is pronunciation is naver.com. This one is Gmail. gmail.com, gmail.com. And another popular one is 다음 net is 다음 net. Or if you really want to mention this that, we often say 다음 점. 점 means point. 다음.net, 다음.net. But actually this 다음.net is too popular, so we don't put 점. 다음net, then everyone knows it's 다음. And another common one is 한메일 is 한메일. 한메일net or 한메일.net. Or, oops, not Korean. I write it in English. Kakao. Kakao.com. Kakao.com. I'm Jan making this, combining these 3 email addresses because they are under the same company. So these are really common one. And another common one, it's not very common anymore, but you might see this email address too. Nate.com. So it's Nate.com. Nate.com. So if you want, try this Naver, which is the most popular one in Korea. Okay, so here are some cultural tips for you today, and it's good to memorize this Naver.com because it's so common. Pratisha, wow, you are studying for TOPIK. By the way, TOPIK is the Korean language test. Good luck. Okay, so let's move on. So, well, we already explained the structure of this. 제 이메일 주소는 as for my email address, and say your email address, and say 이에요 or 예요 or 입니다, 이야. But when you speak, you can actually omit this part too. 제 이메일 주소는, I mean in English, imagine someone is asking your email address. What is your email address? You can say, it's Karen@inulang.com. Is enough. You don't really have to say, my email address is. Of course, you can if you want, but same in Korean is repeated information, so you don't have to put it. You can omit it if you want. Okay. And I want to introduce you a very important thing. Do you see this @ sign? How do you say that in Korean? Do we say @ sign or something? No. We say 골뱅이. 골뱅이. So please be careful. We don't say @ sign, then we would not understand. It's 골뱅이. This is how Korean people say it, 골뱅이. And also, these alphabets are really useful when you actually give your Instagram account or your Facebook or X account. Then sometimes you use some sign such as this. This point, like full stop. In Korean, we say this as 점. But the pronunciation is 점. Pratisha exactly is 골뱅이. 맞아요. Is 골뱅이 is 점. And the next one that I want to introduce is hyphen. Can you guess? Hyphen. Yes, it's hyphen. But we don't have the F sound, so we say hyphen. Okay. And I can't differentiate this, but hyphen or 중간. 작대기. 작대기 means stick because it looks like a stick. So I think 작대기 is how we are supposed to pronounce 작대기, but many Korean people say 짝대기. So 짝대기 is common one. Actually, in my case, I say 짝대기. Instead of hyphen, I use hyphen when I speak English. But 짝대기 is more commonly used, I think, around me. I asked my friends and family today, and they said 짝대기 too. 짝대기 is a common one. 짝대기. And 중간 means middle. Because there is an underbar, so it can be confusing. So some people use 중간. 중간 means middle. middle 작대기 is middle stick. So 중간 짝대기 or just 짝대기. And this is underbar. The third one is underbar. We use the English word underbar, or some people still use 짝대기 too. 짝대기. But 밑에 짝대기 means like under, below. 밑에 짝대기 or underbar. I think underbar is pretty understandable. Yeah, many people use underbar. Okay, and what are the common ones? Common ones are 짠. How about this? Is shop. We use English word or 우물정. Well, I think the people in my parents' generation probably say 우물정. 우물정 is the name of the Chinese character that looks like this. So yeah, some people say 우물정, or young people often say shop these days. Shop. And what else? We also have this, right? This is 물결. And if you want, you can put 표시. 표시 means mark, and 물결 means wave. So some of the name of the signs, keyboard signs that you see. So 짠. By the way, do you know what is 골뱅이? 골뱅이 means snail, but it's not just a random snail, but it's more like according to the dictionary, it's a bait-top shell or sea snail. Yeah, I think it's close to sea snail because it looks like. Can I draw it well? Can I? It's something like, I don't know, something like I don't know, something like this. But to Korean people, well, something like this. If you see in the below, they look like this. So it's 골뱅이. So, 점. Yes, we did 점. Hyphen is okay, but I think more people use 짝대기. And I noticed a lot of Korean people use the body gesture too. So when they see this mark, instead of they're saying 짝대기, they always say this. 짝대기 or this too. 언더바. They often use a hand gesture too. And this is shop. 우물정 is okay too. And this is 물결. Okay, good. 안녕하세요. Some people are joining in the middle. So good. Okay, so let's move on. So Jan, I was not reading the alphabet in the beginning because I want to show you this chart first. So I read the English alphabet in the Korean pronunciation. Okay, so this A, and this is B. This is C. Or, well, I think more Korean people write it as this, C, but according to dictionary, it should be written as 짠, C. But I think more Korean people write it like this, C. And D, E. This is F. F. We don't have F sound, so well, we use a P sound instead. F, F, G, 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 H, H, H. This, I, 짠, J, J, K, K. So my name is K-Jin, K-Jin. So K. And this is L, L. This is M, M. This is N, N. This is U, U. P, P. Q, Q. And R, R. We don't have R sound, so it's R, R. So this is S, S. And T, T. U, U. V, V. By the way, the name of the BTS member is V, and his Korean name is V, right? But actually the alphabet, this alphabet is V, V. According to the dictionary, it should be V. And actually for other words, we more often say V, but well, it's BTS V's name he chose. So yes, for his name is V, but for the alphabet is V. V. N is W, W, W. X, X, X. And this is Y, Y. And this is tricky. This is read as G to young people these days. But if you say G, it's same as this, right? G. So people cannot differentiate these two different alphabets. And also in Korean, we don't have the Z sound. So, well, we can't differentiate this sound. That's why in Korea, we read this as also Z, Z, Z. So this G is understandable in some context. For example, do you know the young generation in Korea? We often call that MZ 세대, MZ 세대. So they are MZ generation, and usually they are these days young people like 20s people in 20s, or I think teenagers also included this. But anyway, the young people, mostly the 20s, they are MZ 세대. This one we say MG 세대, MG 세대. But because it has a context, MG 세대. So even if you say MG, people understand in the context. But if you just see this alphabet only, and if you just read it as G, people are like, is it this one or this one? It's so confusing. So to make it clear, a lot of Korean people say Z in Korean pronunciation. So be careful, this Z. Okay, so why do you need to know this alphabet even if you speak English? So you can just say the alphabets in the English pronunciation, like CNN. What alphabet? BBC. There are a lot of, like, you can read it in English pronunciation, but please know that there are a lot of Korean brand or like Korean like some stuff, I don't know, anything, but that includes the Korean alphabet. And Korean people pronounce in this way, using this alphabet. So if you don't understand this, you're like, you wouldn't understand what Korean people are saying. And also, for example, the important thing. 짠. Do you know the high-speed express railway in Korean? In Korea, we have very fast train. It's high-speed railway. And the name is this. And we all read these alphabets in Korean pronunciation. As in, KTX, KTX, KTX. So if you travel in Korea from Seoul to Busan, you might take this train. KTX, KTX. And do you know this brand that makes television, TV, fridge, lots of home appliance? It's a very popular Korean brand, and their name is LG, LG, LG. Well, this is how Korean people read. Or, you know BBC and CNN, right? Right? In Korea, we have the most popular broadcasting system, which is this. This is like Korean BBC or Korean CNN. The name is KEBS, KBS, KBS, etc., etc. There are so many. Like, do you know the popular Korean chicken brand? 짠. This is BBQ, BBQ, BBQ. Or I don't know, like there are thousands of them. Like, do you know the most popular Korean movie theater brand, which is CGV, CGV, CGV? Or do you know the? I think it's the most popular one. Yes. Do you know the most popular Korean convenience store brand? It's CU, CU, etc., etc. So there are a lot of brand or like stuff in this like alphabet in Korean, and we don't write in the Korean letters like this. We only write it in the English alphabet, and the pronunciation is different. So if you hear some words like, oh, did you see KBS? KBS? You're like, what? It's KBS. So, well, you don't really have to like practice this so much, but since you speak English already, I think you can remember this very easily. And now you understand Korean people's English pronunciation. Great. Kailon exactly is LG and Pratisha, right? It's LG, BBQ, KTX. Okay, great. So, we're going to start the quiz show very soon. So, Jan, if you have another device like your phone, make sure to scan this QR code or click the link below and join the quiz show. So, you can practice your Korean even more. In the meanwhile, let's quickly practice Korean a little bit more. So now, 짠, this is the email address of 마크 씨. He is 마크 씨, Mr. Mark. And someone is asking 마크 씨, 이메일 주소가 어떻게 되세요? 이메일 주소가 어떻게 되세요? What is your email address? Someone is very polite. And he's saying, 제 이메일 주소는, and he's saying this one. So let's do the first one together. So he's saying, 제 이메일 주소는 M A R K MARK 골뱅이 이노랭.com이에요. Oops, I don't have enough space. But MARK 골뱅이 이노랭.com이에요. He's answering that. Okay, then how about this? Now someone is asking Ben 씨에게 이메일 주소를 물어봐요. So someone is asking the email address of Ben. Can you answer this? Can you answer this? Someone is asking 이메일 주소가 어떻게 되세요? Or 이메일 주소가 뭐예요? 이메일 주소가 뭐예요? Okay, and he's saying this. 짜자잔. This, can you read this? B, oops, B, E, B, E, N, B, E, N, B, E, N, B, E, N, 골뱅이 이노랭닷컴이에요. ben 골뱅이 이노랭닷컴이에요. All good? All good? So on YouTube, I don't see the comments now, but I'm sure you're doing great job, right? Okay. Can you scroll down for YouTube? Yes. 프라티샤 잘했어요. Exactly. MARK is please be careful. It should be 골뱅이. 골뱅이 is not 공방이 is 골뱅이. 골뱅이. Okay. Now let's try this teacher. 심선영 teacher. Her name is 심선영. So someone is asking 심선영 씨의 이메일 주소가 어떻게 되세요? 이메일 주소가 어떻게 되세요? And she's saying these two alphabets. These two alphabets. 짜잔. Can you read it? So this is S. S is S. S N Y. So SY 골뱅이. This is 골뱅이, right? 골뱅이 이노랭닷컴이에요. SY 골뱅이 이노랭닷컴이에요. Because we are focusing to our teacher. That's perfect. 프라티샤 잘했어요. Awesome. Okay, so last one. Last one. Let's look at the last one. 짠. She was a civil servant and now I want to know her email address. Seriously, curious. So can you read this alphabet in Korean? So I'll do it. This. 짜잔. So first, this is J, 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 and next is I, right? J, I. The next one is H, and next is 침침 is hiding the alphabet. So J, I, H, Y, E. 짜잔. So J, I, H, Y, E. It's her name. It's her name. So JIHYE 골뱅이 이노랭닷컴이에요. Is her email address. Okay, so 짜자잔. Are you ready for the quiz show? 따란. So 짜잔, I'm going to start the quiz show. So if you want to test out your Korean knowledge and the lesson that you learned today, check out the link in the description. Or, 짠, did you scan already? So I'll be waiting for more students. And what is, by the way, what is space in Korean? Space in Korean is 공백, or 띄어쓰기, 띄어쓰기. That's a very good question. Yeah, 띄어쓰기. 띄어쓰기. So yes, if you want to write it down, it's 띄어쓰기 is a space. So please put some space. 띄어쓰기, 띄어쓰기. Okay, going back to the screen. And we have 4 players now. 짜잔. So, 조조 감사합니다. And twice is my wife's. Yes, it used to be wife. But now you changed Twice now. You're a big fan of Twice. 좋아요. And 니킬 고마워요. And 트레이봉. Yes, good luck. So now we have and 파웰 씨 고마워요. So we have 5 players. So does anyone joining more soon? Yeah, I'll be waiting a little bit more and start this quiz show. And as a reminder, if you want to join this quiz show, it's very simple. Just scan the QR code I showed you a while ago, or just click the link in the description, or here, somewhere around this video. So join this quiz show. And Pratisha, you are here. And where is Kwatishi? Kwatishi. And Yasai, exactly, Jihy. You did a great job. And yes, Kylon, and good. Okay, so now we have 6 players, and if you are not, okay, Kwatishi is joining now. That's awesome. Okay, so yes, hi guys, hey guys, yes, I see this comment too. So we are starting with these 7 players, so feel free to join this quiz show when you can. Okay, 짜잔. So here are the first quiz. So how do you say email address in Korean? How do you say email address in Korean? So first option is 주소. Second one is 번호. The third one is 이메일 주소. The last one is 전화번호. So please choose one of the answers. And if you are not joining the quiz show, you can leave a comment on YouTube and Facebook. Okay, very good. So yes, email 주소 means email address. And 주소 just means the address. And if you usually say 주소 only, a lot of people think this is home address. Oh, Kwatishi, you got a funny emoji. Okay, I'll check it out soon. Okay, and 번호 means number, and 전화번호 means phone number that we learned last week. Okay, let's move on. Jan, before that, Powell, you are so fast. And Jojo too. Jojo and Powell. By the way, I'm reading your names in Korean pronunciation. And Powell 씨, 조조 씨 감사합니다. You were the fastest. And Trevor, and Nikhil, you are almost. And Pratisha, you did a good job. Let's move on. The next quiz is this. Please choose one. How do you say the @ sign in Korean? In Korean, it's not @ sign, but we have the Korean word. First is 골뱅이. And the next one is come. The next one is 닷. And the last one is @. Wow, you're so fast. I was reading the options and you finished. Awesome. @ is a good choice, but @ is English word. And in Korea, we don't use this word, but instead we use this word, which is 골뱅이. And come is the point, right? Point. And it's not the @ sign. And 닷 is also point. come is .com. Okay, .com is point com. Com and 닷 is not this @ sign. Okay, most people are correct, but these 2 people, good luck. Keep it up. And next, who's the winner? Oh, wow, Trevor, you took over them. That's awesome. Trevor and Jojo, you are top 2 now. And Nikhil and Powell and Pratisha, you are doing a very good job. Okay, Jan. Third question of the day is this. Match the Korean words to their English equivalent. So can you read these Korean alphabets correctly? Please match the correct one. So the first one is 알. The second one is Z, Z, Z. And the third one is M, M, M. The fourth one is F, F, F. So R, Z, M, F. And if the letters are too small, I read it out. This is Z, F, M, R. Okay. And Kailon, yes, thank you so much for keep writing the answers on Facebook too. And on YouTube too. If you are not joining this quiz show directly, feel free to leave a comment because I'm reading the YouTube comments too. And everyone answered already. And amazingly, everyone is correct. 잘했어요. Very good. Yes, so R is R, R is R, R. And Z, Z is Z because we don't have the Z sound. And if you say just G, it's confusing with G. G sound. So we say Z, Z. And M, M is clear, right? M is M here. And F, F is F, F. Okay, and wow! Again, this is like a race. And 조조 투고월 트레이봉 and 조조 잘했어요. You are rocking the longest strike. 잘했어요. 짠. 짜자자잔. 짝짝짝짝짝짝짝. And 트레이봉 니킬 프라티샤. You are doing great. You are doing great. Yeah. So if you answer quickly, you get higher point. You know that, right? And 야사이 is, yes, is R, R, and Z is Z sound. That's tricky, right? Okay. The next one is this. It's a bit tricky, but choose the email address you hear in sequence. I'm going to read the email address for you. So, VLGN _이노랭.com이에요. So imagine you ask me my email address. So I'm saying this. 제 이메일 주소는 VLGN _이노랭.com이에요. Clear? Yeah. Please choose the email address you hear what I say in the order, in sequence. VLGN _이노랭.com이에요. 가일롱, oh, you forgot. Yes, and you can write it down on YouTube and Facebook too because again, I'm checking the comments too. And by the way, the email address that I'm saying does not exist, so please don't email that. I'm not choosing like Gmail or like naver.com email because the email address can actually exist, but for privacy, I'm using the really random email address that does not exist. So 제 이메일 주소는 VLGN _이노랭.com이에요. Okay, so time's almost up. Are you ready? KD 감사합니다. So here's the answer. So VLGN _이노랭.com이에요. So 3 people are correct. So VLGN _이노랭.com이에요. So since it's an English alphabet, a lot of people think it's easy, but when you actually hear, you can be confused. Like, what is V? Is it P or V? Because we don't have the V sound. So V and P sound similar, right? Similar. And Nancy, 맞아요. 잘했어요. Very good. 짠. So, woo, the order changes again. And 조조, you're the winner. 짜자자자자. You got the highest point and you did a great job today. 짝짝짝짝짝짝. 축하합니다. 진짜 잘했어요. But 니킬 and 트레이본 파웰, you did a great job too. 진짜 잘했어요. And actually, there's one more test. Can you read it in Korean? This is our last practice. can you read it in Korean? And it will be very confusing. So I give you some hint. I read the Korean alphabet in, not Korean alphabet, English alphabet in the Korean pronunciation. So please read out this. Read out this. 가일롱 맞아요. 나이스 축하합니다. 맞아요. 낸시 감사합니다. You are more than welcome. And Kwati, congrats everyone. Yes, good job. So I give you hint. So I read the English alphabet in the order. So if you don't remember, please read. Write it down in Hangul if you can. Yes, Hangul if you can. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And some of the alphabet that you can use is this. 골뱅이, or 점, the full stop or the point. And 짝대기 is hyphen, or you can also say hyphen, or underbar in Korean is 언더바, and this 샵, or 우물정, and this wave is 물결, or 물결 표시, and 야사이 맞아요, 잘했어요. So this is almost is, I write it down for you. So the answer is, I write it down. In the note. Okay, so this is the answer, right? 이노랭.com. So this is W is W. This is T. This is I. This is P. This is O. So this is how Korean people read it. W, T, I, P, O. And this. This. Remember, this is 골뱅이. And now, well, this is, well, less important because it doesn't exist. So, 골뱅이, 이노랭, and this is .com. 이에요 means like is. So, WTIPO 골뱅이 이노랭.com 이에요. Okay. Wow, we learned lots of name of alphabet in Korean pronunciation today. And 프라티샤 잘했어요. 맞아요. It's, by the way, it's not Y, it's W. Y, this is Y. Nope, it's not Y, it's W. DIPO 골뱅이. DIPO 골뱅이. 맞아요. Exactly. Okay, so that's all. You learned a lot today. And I'll give you homework. So, well, I always respect your privacy. So you don't have to write down your real email address because I'll be sharing. But your homework time. Yay! Homework in Korean is 숙제, by the way. 숙제. Your 숙제 is, write down. You can choose your email or email address, or Instagram account, or Facebook, Twitter, or it's changed to X account. account. By the way, if you don't want, please use the fake one, not real one, or random alphabet. In Korean. Please leave a comment on our YouTube and Facebook channel or Facebook account of Korean Class 101. Now, can you read it in Korean pronunciation? 짠! This is 골뱅이 K O R E A N K O R E N A N R E A N N oops C L A S S. Wow, it's long. By the way, this is 101, so well, if you want, you can read it in Korean, the English pronunciation as in 101, 101. Or if you want, you can also write it in Korean number, 101. Okay, or 짠, Super Cajun. So this is my Instagram account, and if you want, you can tag me. If you don't tag me, I don't see it. So this is 골뱅이. Now you know 골뱅이. 골뱅이. S U P E R underbar K. Ah, do I have space? J I N. Wow, we practiced a lot today. I think this itself is already a great practice. Okay, so anyway, good luck everyone. Please practice that and let me know on our Facebook account or YouTube channel or on my personal Instagram. So thank you so much. And next week, I'm very serious because we have next week's topic, which is the midterm exam. Woo! Yes, you have exam. But don't worry, if you followed my lesson, the exam will be super easy. And don't feel pressure about the exam. It won't be exam exactly, but it will be more like the quiz show that we did today. And again, if you join my live, that it will be super easy. Or if you download this, that will be super easy to take all the quizzes by referring to this textbook. Well, this is open book test, so don't worry. I'm not checking. I'm not checking you about that because, well, if you do open book test, that still helps you practice Korean. So you're well. Is welcome. 감사합니다, 가일론. And so. Please join next week's live quiz show. It will be super fun. Let's do some quiz show or quiz game. I love the term game instead of exam. But anyway, so see you next week. It will be Thursday 1 p.m. in Korean time, September 14th. 감사합니다, 프라티샤, 트레이봉, and 파웰, and 니킬, 에밀리, 가일론, 낸시 감사합니다. 다음 주에 봐요. 바이바이.